Greetings everybody and welcome to the next episode of PO Project Ozone. And yes, it's raining again. Always seems to be raining, constantly. It's surprising that we've not sunk yet. Now, where did we get to last time? Well, let's just give you a little tourette. As you can see, I've put a little wall around here, leveled it all up a little bit, got it a little bit neater, stops me from accidentally falling over the edge. And also what we have here is we built the save last time. I was so bored of just right clicking this save constantly, it drove me insane in the membrane. So what I did is create an autonomous activator which can actually perform a right click for me. So I pop in what I need in here, fill this with power. Because we got these from a lucky bag, we got 4 of these, sorry, a reward bag, not a lucky bag. We got 4 of these, so, and I've got power downstairs. Now, I've got rid of the little hole, I'll explain what that is in a moment. But we got rid of the little hole and we've tidied it up a little bit. We now have, because we received an elevator in one of the reward bags, we now have this down here. Yes, I've got rid of the cobble. Happy days, and there was much rejoicing. But yes, I've done it out down here. I've now got 2 of these crucibles being fed by the cobble gen down here, which is also feeding a compacting drawer, so I can get compressed and double compressed to make bedrockium drums eventually, and also weatherproof. I think it's sextant or something like that. That's 6 times compressed. Will be weatherproof. So what happens here is this pops it into here, but it's not. Oh, it's because it's all going up here, isn't it? So let me just throttle that a little bit, like so. So we start getting some more cobble in here. It should be there. It is starting to appear. And when it's melting down, it's going into this barrel here. We've currently got 28,000. Millibuckets in there, so that's 28 buckets, I believe, of lava. So that's happily churning away there. It's a good job I turned that off. Yeah, we've got 546 double compressed cobblestone already. That's quite an achievement. Didn't realise. So yes, I've done all this out. This is still the same. We're still merrily creating stone down here. Until we get a better system. This is quite adequate. I keep coming down here and throwing some lava in from the barrel, and I've extended it that way a little bit further underneath the house. So let's just, if I can stand on there properly, and we put the bed in as well, so I can sleep. In fact, let me sleep through this rain. Yes, that is the inside of my head you're seeing. It's a very bizarre sleep. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. So has it gone? Yes, it's gone. It's actually gone. Gone is the rain. So let's talk about this little fella over here first. Mention this, mention those. We now have what are they called? Magic crops over here, because they were next to my farm here. But the problem is, you get close to one of these and you get spiked like that. And these eventually, if you harvest them, I know if you harvest them with your left mouse button, you don't get as much as you would do if you had a special scythe or a special hoe or something like that to pick these up. And these are going to give me quite a lot of things. I mean, I used to use magic crops a long time ago, and they were very useful. You can end up farming virtually everything you need from magic crops. Very good. Pop these back in, and then I'll pop back into the house. Ouch. Always gets me every time. Pop them back in here, and them there, and them there. And what you can do is you collect these off them. This is off the coal essence one. If you get a block of those, you get 12 coal. It's that simple. So it's basically growing coal, which is very nice. And I'm also growing Certus quartz in readiness for AE2 when we get further down that road. Still nowhere near there yet. I've done the diamond chest, and I made a little quartz grindstone here. I can't remember if I did that. Oh yes, I did, because it was the life lesson. Don't beat your crank. And so after that, I went out and did the mob grinder. Now, I'm going to get down there in a second, because I've moved the trees over here, as I said I would. But I've also gone ahead and made the Tinker's Smeltery. Now, I had to do that because normal tools in this game will only last for 2 hits. So if I make a pickaxe and I try break this, it'll break 2 of these before it actually just completely breaks, and I have to go make another one. So it was pretty impossible to do any expansion and dig out any of these areas without having to go through tons and tons of tools. So I apologise about making this off camera, but you've all seen one of these before. I've had them in many an episode, and there's nothing changed here. I've got some iron and some Angmallen in there from stuff that I've been going through in the game. And I've just got a little casting basin and a casting table sunk into the floor with 2 little faucets there. Nice and simple, usual array of Tinker stations, tool stations. We'll be using them as we go through, so I don't need to explain any of that at the momento, but I will if necessary. And then I've got these little barrels here with things from the mob farm down there, because they were just basically bloating my chests up, and I was going to get these all the time, so I thought I'll just throw them in a barrel. And we also have Henry the Walrus. Utterly pointless. Utterly pointless. What are you looking at? This is the point of view. Anyhow, it's a pretty little adornment. So I come down here, and what I've got is I've got these little cupboard blocks, and it's absolutely pitch black in there, you can see, because I've got these little half slabs here, and daylight thinks it's a full block, but yet I can see underneath it and happily click away at their ankles. Now, you need to be careful in these situations because there are creepers. There you go. That was like a poltergeist or something. And if you get in too close, the creepers can see you and blow you up, which they have done a couple of times whilst I've been building this. So I thought I'd build 2 of them for maximum efficiency. Although, to be honest, what I'm probably going to do is merge these into one that's, let's think, 17 blocks long. So 17 by 3, and then bang in the middle, 16 either side. I'm probably going to put a couple of hoppers, because I have up here a little drainage system for all the items that you can't get. Click on that, it flushes them to the end. The water travels 8 blocks. I'm thinking if I have one of those either side, hoppers in the middle, this will flush it into the hoppers will send it out into a chest. I just thought it's a very clever little idea. Normally I build a tower version of these, and they walk off the tower, and I have conveyor belts. It's very similar to the Infinity small cage system, and they drop down 19 to 20 blocks, and then you just have one hit. You don't even have to hit them with a sword. But because we've got iguana tweaks in here, the more I hit, the more I gain XP on my sword, and the more it increases. So I'm quite happy with this little system at the moment. Let me just flush those out. All this is just a dispenser with a bucket of water in it. Because it dispenses it 2 blocks high, it does travel a bit, and you're able to press the button once again like that, and then that'll suck the water back into the bucket like that, as if nothing was here. But I do like these little systems, quite handy. But as I say, I might combine this into a 17 by 3 system, maybe 2 of them, I don't know, depends. So I come back over here, I just dump everything that I've got from that into there, and anything else I generally throw nothing for it. Oh, there, they can go in there. And then we have We keep getting loot bags as well. Loot bags come from the mob drops over there, and there was it's actually, the pack's just been updated, so there was a little cheat that you could do, whereas if you can open these. Now at the moment, if I hover over it, it says, ooh, what could be inside? Now as soon as I open it, you see there's something inside. Now before, you could take things out and it would still think that you'd not looked inside it, so you could combine them to get the next level, so you could go from common to uncommon to rare to epic to legendary and get quite a lot of stuff very quickly. But there's been an update, they've sorted that, so now once you've looked inside it says something different. Now if you try combine these, you can combine 4 of them, it will crash. It will crash the client. I've tried this a few times and yeah, to my detriment, it has crashed the client, so don't do that. It's been fixed, it's not a cheaty loophole anymore, so don't do it. So now that's open, that's useless. I might as well just take that crank handle out and then the loot bag disappears. This one's still not been looked in, so I'm going to get 4 of those and make an epic bag. So these are all the things I've been getting out of the loot bags. Quite a large amount of stuff. Don't know why I'm keeping leather boots, but I'll throw them in there. And let's put that in there. So, as I was saying about this system, I still have to bash cobblestone with a hammer over there to make sand or gravel to put in here, and then what happens is this sieve, there's another automated sieve further in the game, but this sieve just throws them out, literally spews them out into the world. So this little vacuum hopper sucks them up, and I'm telling it to pipe it into this chest. So in this chest is everything that's recently come out of here. This is possibly the worst way of powering it, because I only get 40 RF per tick, when I could get more off the magma engines. But you know, it just sits here doing nothing. I'm in no rush with that, so quite happy to do that. So let's have a look at the quest book. We've got loads of quests, because obviously I've gone ahead and finished this section, and as you can see we have the diamond chest there now, so I've completed the diamond chest one. So let's go have a look in here. We have 6 quests. Open them up. Now I've got this extra life by killing spirits over at the mob farm, so we can pick that one and claim that reward. And what else have we got? Again, from the mob grinder, we've killed all of these. So what shall we have? Let's go with the let's go with the chance cube. And I'm gonna take the magical wood, because I noticed that there is this here. Now to get the golden spikes, I believe you need just have a look actually. I believe that you need magic wood. So golden spiky. And I'm right, yeah, you need 3 of those magical wood. Now to make those normally, it takes all this, all that, so I'm just going to bypass that and I'm going to pick up the magical wood, which you can't beat, magical wood. Pick that and I get those anyway. So claim that. And what's next? So as I said, we did the gold and the diamond, making the gold chest, which is just 8 gold round 9 chest. So I'll pick that one. Boop, 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 boop. And the diamond chest we did as well. Middle one this time. Oh, it's firing on. Tinker stuff we did. Seared bricks, casting tables, all that ganoodles there. That actually gives us a tool forge, which is good because, oh, excuse me, we can now get onto the level 2 tool forge, which gets us all the nice big tools. So I'll pick that one. And what else do we have? Moving on, I'll probably complete that at some point. I'm not really bothered for the crystal chests. because they're quite laggy, and you don't really get that much. Okay, you get platinum chest, but you know, I'll get it eventually. So what's next? Stencils. So again, I made the tool station, pattern chest, part builder, and stuff and things, and we get grout for that, and it's this one now, I think. Let's take that one, and I think that's all the goodie bags. So let's eat the heart. Ding, round one. And what else have we got? Let's go and put some of this stuff around here that we don't need. Keep seeing things out of the corner of my eye. So we've got the tool station here. So let's, yes, I'm hitting it with an axe. I know. Then let's put in the proper tool station. Lovely shade. And what else have we got? In the pattern chest, I've already made one of these earlier, the ingot casts, but we can pop one of those in there. And all the other stuff can go back in the house. And then we'll have a look at these goodie bags. Let's put the horror cubes. Where do they go? They live up here. And let's put the lapis lamp up there, the magic wood there. That one, and oh, I've made these liquid translocators. These are very good. They're much faster than pipes. How do you? I'll show you how you make them. Nope, that'll be a hammer. Where's my liquid translocator gone? There it is. Recipe. So they're fairly simple to make, and you get two of them. You need to connect one. Come out here. I'll show you. Oh, let's just sleep since it's night time. In the back of my head again. And it's daytime. You can see there's one here, and it's got a sunken hole on it. If you right click it, it'll tell you that it's going to send. You right click it again, it's tell you that it's going to receive. So I've got my lava barrel downstairs. If I put my lava barrel here and pop another translocator on it there, they connect, and it's like an invisible pipe, and much faster than normal pipes. These are amazing. So, what am I flapping my lips about? Let's get that out of there. I've got some grout. Put that and that in there. Don't need all these hammers. Put the hammers. Are they in there? Yeah, they are. And a bit of that in there. So that leaves us a nice bit of room. So what have we got first? We've got legendary. Let's go with the basic one first. And that is a very crap reward. Who needs those pipes? Yeah. Okay. No problem. And then we move up to the good bags. That's not a good bag. That's not a good bag. Next one. Spectre blocks. Now, I believe that once you put these down, you cannot get them back again. Or they become like bedrock. I have no idea what those are for. But let's have a look at this one. Oh, we got another walrus and another elevator. Oh, happy day. So, legendary. Let's see if this is legendary. Oh, unique reward. We get chance cubes. Oh, why is that unique? I've got 17 of them. Why? Why? Don't need any more of those. So let's dump all this junk in here. Walrus outside. I'm intrigued to see what these are used for, actually. Bet you anything, it's nothing. Yep, absolutely nothing. No use to them whatsoever. Interesting. So let's go and put Walrus Boy out here. Have him facing his buddy. Oh well, that's peculiar. Well, that's certainly escalated. Oh well, a conjoined walrus. There you go. You've seen it all. So what's next? Let's have a look in the quest book. So we need to make the... I've just not done this. Yes, I've done that. We've got the heart canisters to make, but I do believe that... Let's just have a look at heart canisters. I think they need necrotic bones. Yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, you need necrotic bones for them, so you need to kill some wither skeletons, so we're nowhere near that one yet. What's next? Auto tool station. Autonomous activator. Now, I've already built one of these, and we get photovoltaic cell. Yeah. So let's have a look at building another one. Auto. There we go. So we need 2 tin gears, chest, piston, redstone reception coil. Bit of that. That bit pop. That. And then I do believe we did have some pistons. Must have used them all. Simple enough to make. Pop them 3 in there, and pop that. Oh, I hate this mouse click thing. It's no fun. Make 3 of those. Get all that stuff back. So what else do we need? Tin gears and chests. Tin gears, just tin around iron. Nice and simple. I probably don't have enough tin looking at this. Looks of things. Do I have any more tin? Tin. Let's just let's do it this way. Tin. No. Okay, let me go cook up some more tin, and I shall be right back. So this is the second bit of tin gear, and then we just need a chest, nice and simple, just like that. Throw these in here, get the second autonomous activator, just like that. Pop out here. There we go. Let's get the photo. Oh, we'll get those, don't we? Another reward bag. Blame that. So let's see what we have got. Is with an itchy nose. We get a good bag. He got a good bag. And utterly rubbish. Beginning to troll me now with that. Oops. Beginning to troll me. Let's just throw this back in here with the other junk. And that can go in there. And actually the pistons can go in there as well. And pop that there. Horror cubes over there. Never to be used. Well, I am going to use them, but after episode 1 and the absolute mess I made, it's probably not as wise for me to do it on this base. Now, should I put this on here? Will that... Oh yeah, that's charging it up. Well, would you Adam and Eve it? Interesting. Yeah. It's got its own, 10,000 capacity RF. That's a handy little thing to have. So, what else have we got? Well, we'll be looking at improving the mob grinder. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. Maybe I'll use the idea of the 8 and the 8 either side, and it'll probably push them down into a drop with diamond spikes on. Not quite sure yet. I'm going to use the diamond spikes, or I might just pop them at the end so that they walk into them, or the water flushes them into them. We shall see. We shall see. But I think for now, I think we have come to the end of our time. It's been a rewarding episode. We've had lots of reward bags, and lots of silliness, and lots of trolling, and conjoined walruses, which is very... If I can walk backwards to it. Can I walk backwards? There we go. The conjoined walruses. What a best place to leave you. So as usual, thank you for staying with me till the bitter end. And I hope to see you soon. I shall see you on the flip side. As always, please do like and subscribe. And yeah, much love.